Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of XenOrphanage. Reza's still dealing with kind of crappy mood from our relocation of the Garland tree. So I'm just making sure that Reza gets a fine meal and some chocolate, maybe some recreation. They've also been spending a lot of time tending to their new tree, which is great, but it's part of the reason that they're need the bathroom, recreation deprived, all the things, tired. B-Chan's doing some floor drawing in the kitchen hallway. Perfect. We're hauling in some resources. Doing some hunting. There's a lot of mega sloths on the map. And of course, we do still have this mech cluster. And it's kind of bothering me because it's cutting off our access to hunting these deer. We have a lot of build projects queued up. We have 22 high explosive shells. We could try to attack the mech cluster. Looking at this, actually, we have enough chem fuel to make more explosive shells, and all of our IED traps and stools and things are built in the bug trap. So we could definitely make some more shells. Poppy, however, is still working on the chain shotgun, and that's also really important. I would really love either Poppy or Card to get an upgrade to a chain shotgun instead of the pump shotgun. I love this rainbow unicorn crafting room. Frankly, I love this base. It's definitely got some weird shape to it, but, you know, that's my style. Everyone's going to get some rest. We don't want to start taking on a mech cluster in the middle of the night. And Poppy has finished the pump shotgun. So where is it? There it is. Good. Okay, I'll take it. Good quality. I'll take it. Poppy, go ahead and equip that instead of your pump shotgun. Whoa, Smokin' became an adult. Well, 13. Cool. Smokin' has become interested in a number of new activities, including learning about the universe. Thankful she rarely feels afraid and is interested in spending more time playing dice with friends. Old enough to do additional work, can gain one skill passion. Artistic is already there. So we could make it 2. Or we could give the passion to social or construction. I don't know. That's hard. It'd be really nice to have a double passionate artist. But also thinking long term, that might not be the best one. Groundbreaker sounds really cool for a mountain lover. Smokin' strongly believes infrastructure rules all and is a natural-born stoneworker. Additional mining, additional construction, and additional mining yield and construction speed. And I think because this is through the vanilla aging process, they will get those bonus skill points. Whereas if you add a trait with like a mod, it doesn't always do that. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Growth tier 6 is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Good job, Smokin'. Construction just went up to 6. Mining went up to 5. Awesome. Mountain Lover, Brave, Groundbreaker. Okay. You're cool. Numbing cold. That's because you need clothes. Okay, that's fine. Happy youngsters. You were one of them a minute ago. That also means technically we should get like a bedroom. We should also make sure this door gets closed. This has not been opened since we dealt with the mechs. I think so. Smokin', go ahead and get like clothing and whatnot. I don't mind that Smokin' has the pump shotgun. That's actually pretty good. But you definitely need to get like a flak helmet and clothing and flak vest and all the things. Wow, Smoking's a grown-up. I mean, 13. 13 is definitely not a grown-up. They're still pretty... They still have a lot of growing up to do, but... Wow. And now delivering to construction tasks immediately. Very nice. That's helpful. We're going to do a conversion ritual on Smokin'. Now that Smokin's old enough, I think we should try converting. Leah Langley was like already here. Okay, so everyone will gather and then Poppy will go pick up Smokin' to bring them to the conversion ritual. Everyone's coming. Chaos Lobster with their little Devil Strand shirt. So fancy. Bubbles is even here. Card does attend the conversion ritual, even though they're not the right ideology. I've kind of like given up on converting Card. Every time it just didn't really work. So it's kind of like, just let them do their thing. It's not really hurting us, right? But Smokin', as a young person that was raised in this colony, I really want them to believe in the ways of emancipation. So Poppy is helping me by giving a hopefully encouraging conversion speech. And then we'll see. Usually these conversion rituals are not effective the first time, but maybe with some of the conversion skill and a couple conversion rituals, we can get Smokin' to be the right ideology. At the present time, my thought, my hope, my plan is that the children that are raised in the orphanage will be the ones to set off to start the next archonexus colony. So the older people will stay behind and continue running their orphanage, but the children that they raise to adulthood in this orphanage will be the ones that set off to start the next orphanage. And therefore, it's pretty important that Smokin' converts. So pressure's on here. Poppy, you better do a good job, because I really want Smokin' to be our ideology. Card can get a pass. Effective. Nice. Ooh, and development points. And Smokin's at 60% now. Okay. And everyone gets a +3 mood, which should help, especially Reza. That makes me happy. Good. We are working on moving the mortars down here. Eventually, the animal pen won't be in this location anymore. And there were some of the walls for the mortars ended up blocking the wind turbines, so I didn't have them fully protected. I think it makes the most sense to move them down here where there's plenty of room for protective walls. Now, I also want to make like a closet for the shells, but as of right now, I'd really just like to prioritize what we need instead of all the corners. And I'm just going to forbid these walls that they don't need to make right now. And we are going to be working on mortaring this climate adjuster. It's the 13th of October and it's 12 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's below freezing in fall just because of the climate adjuster. So it would be nice to get rid of it. I think the biggest thing is I'm worried about the mechs that are protecting it. Yeah. Let's hope that this power cell... Okay, that was some decent damage against those mechs. There's really nothing there except the climate adjuster, but of course the mechs are assaulting the colony now. And a boom rat decides to attack one of the traps. Thank you, boom rat, for taking out the trap. We do have a Tesseract coming through. Okay. Both Scythers and the Tesseract were taken out by the first couple traps. Now, 3 centipedes and a pikeman. That's a lot. That's a lot for this colony. We have not dealt with something like that yet. Dovahkiin, why are you going out there? Nedjam Jr. is going to EMP for me. I'm a little bit worried about Nedjam Jr. getting their friends shield belts. I do think it's worth it to EMP the mechs, but I'm a little bit worried about them having bad aim, hitting the walls, and then hitting their friends shield belts, which is probably what will happen. Let's make sure that the animals are re-restricted, and there are some traps. So Nedjam Jr., go ahead and start EMPing. I'm going to set it to like close to the far part of their range. And the first one missed and took out the shield belts. Just like what I said. Okay, get closer. Maybe if you're in the second position, you'll do a little better. And don't try to shoot as far, just like in front of you. There you go. I think that's... Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, these traps are not going to stop centipedes. The uranium ones wouldn't either. You have to fight centipedes. The column hallway does offer us some help, for sure. And the EMPs are also a good idea. Luckily, we also have a shock lance shock, at least one, that we could pull out if we need it. Nedjam Jr. has one. There may even be another. That was an awful EMP. Karai's shield belt is back up. And the centipede was stunned about 2, maybe 1 tile away. Now, I'm kind of annoyed because Big Papa is taking the tanking position instead of letting 3 people melee tank. Big Papa is now solo tanking. And I don't want Big Papa to die. So if Big Papa starts taking damage, we might pull Big Papa out. We'll see. Right now, Big Papa's doing good work. And both of these centipedes are at the front. Only one of them being stunned means that my melee people might have to fight the other one. Okay, so Big Papa is still tanking. We have combat command going from Lang. This one got stunned, luckily. 2 of them are stunned. The one with the minigun is not. And the pikeman is approaching. Okay, Big Papa, move! Not that way. Can I redirect Big Papa? Yes, okay, Big Papa's moved. So now if both of these centipedes say stunned... Oh, the pikeman got stunned too. Okay, awesome. They're adapting. That one is adapted and is now moving forward. Yep. Okay, it's now in melee range. The second centipede is also adapted. Okay, now we're getting shot by centipedes. I don't know if the EMPs are really going to work, but I'm going to bring them closer. Unfortunately, the EMPs are not really doing much. And since they're all aggregated at the front, they can all take shots now. Well, I guess the one in the front is melee attacking. Okay, Nedjam Jr. is kind of beat up. So is Karai, but Karai's mostly bruises. I'm not going to pull anyone out yet. They're still doing okay. And, you know, the more firepower, the better, right? What if we attack? Okay. They just took out the pikeman. There's one centipede. Oh! Hey! Oh, that was all of them. Is that all of them? This is a squirrel. The climate adjuster still needs to be taken out, but that's all of them. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, we need to bring someone up here to take out this climate adjuster like ASAP. But first I want to let them recover and get tended. Or at least the ones that need to. We can restrict so they can go out there and haul things in. Reza's hungry. Zoe's going to do some hauling. Leah Langley definitely needs to rest still. Lang and Night Divinity are too hungry. HCAM is too hungry. Okay, let's just give everyone a break and then we'll come and work on the climate adjuster in a little bit. We also need to make sure to rebuild these doors. And maybe we'll move steel traps outside the hallway and put the uranium traps that I was thinking of making, just like a few uranium, inside the hallway. So that way the uranium traps are always triggered no matter what. We definitely need to rebuild these doors. And tend up our people that aren't feeling well. I am going to bring Leah Langley out to do some tending just because they're such a good doctor and everyone else is very tired and hungry. Look at all these hungry people. Look at all their fine meals. I don't know. I might have to turn off fine meals for winter. That's a luxury. Leah Langley is hungry, but Card needs tending. Poppy wants to tend Card. You know, if you want to, I can just let you do it instead. Everyone's in rough shape. NetJam Jr., can you actually like tidy up in here a little bit so that way... Are you bleeding while cleaning? Okay, Poppy come clean and tend NetJam Jr. Thank you. Are you kidding me? Mechhive raid? 11 of them. All of our traps are triggered. We have 0 traps, and we have those doors down, and our geothermal doesn't have a wall. Well, it has a wall, just not like fully. If they get over to that side and the termite is there. Karai has not been tended yet. Karai definitely needs to be tended. But, like, we might have to get in the position again. I don't know what else to do. There's a mech raid coming. The fact that we have no traps and these doors are open is kind of a problem. Do you think you can, like, build one of these doors so that the geothermal can be protected? I mean, maybe, right? Like, the mechs might not go that way, or they might not breach that way. We have no idea. But real big cliffhanger on this one, and that's gonna have to be it for this episode. Already going a little bit past the amount of time that I normally want to have, so we'll have to do this raid with the next one. Thank you all for watching. See y'all next time. And of course, special thank you to my Patreon supporters and those folks supporting me over on Twitch.